What is up, guys? How's it going? And welcome back to the Manchester United career mode for episode 2. Now, before we get into the game against Wolves, I actually have a bit of explaining to do. So the reason the face cam looks weird and there's no green screen, my webcam, long story short, just didn't want to work for me anymore. It was corrupting my files. Now, the way I found this out kind of comes into part 2 of what I need to explain, and that is that I have actually already played episode 2 and episode 3 out, recorded them, and the webcam corrupted the files. So what I had to do was jump back in, restart the career mode. Thankfully, we've only played one game in the Premier League, and that was a 0-0 draw with Chelsea. So I've ensured that we had the 0-0 draw, as you guys can see right there, 0-0 draw with Chelsea to keep everything the same. The only differences are Ashley Young did not go to Chelsea. He has gone to another club now. Matic has also gone, both of them outside the Premier League. And we also had, what are they called? Same signings. Wilfred Ndidi and James Maddison both signed for us again. However, the difference being that they have not yet played a game. So this game against Wolves will be their debut, and we'll be closing out the transfer window in this episode. Now, I will be looking to play the game against Wolves, probably simming both the Cup and the Crystal Palace game, and playing the game against Southampton on transfer deadline day. And that will do it for this episode, rounding up the transfer window. But guys, without further ado, that's enough wasting time. It's time for our match at the Molyneux against Wolverhampton, where hopefully we can take our first 3 points and kick off our season well. And I almost accidentally forgot to change it back to 6-minute halves and ultimate difficulty there. It was on beginner and 4-minute halves, just so I could ensure the 0-0 draw with Chelsea and everything would be correct as far as our results. So we are up to date. Everything you guys have seen is valid. And here we are, getting into our first game. So here we go, guys, at the Molyneux now, as I said before. And we've got Maddison and Ndidi making their debuts. And I should also let you guys know, I do plan on bringing back the green screen as soon as I can get a new webcam in and get it sorted. I'm just playing around with the setup for a little while, so forgive me, but I won't have the green screen for maybe a couple of episodes. But it will be back, I can guarantee you that.
Thought they'd looked a bit short, a bit flat actually in midfield previously. And
we've been made to look silly there.
Well.
The Negre.
He's got good support in the middle if he gets his cross in. Dendoncker.
Oh, that could have been a foul. It was a foul. I thought it might have been. It was a harsh tackle from me into his back, and now they have a free kick in a pretty good position here. Oh, he's dinked it in. Lindelof will be good enough, but wow, the headed clearance ended up going straight to them and gifting them now what is a great opportunity. They will whip in a corner.
He's put in the corner.
Lindelof's got to get there. Martial. I needed to just clear it. Press clear there. Oh, Maddison has just absolutely cleaned up, I think, Wilfred Bonny. I don't even know if his first name is Wilfred. I think I'm making that up. But he cleaned up Bolly. And, man, how have we not given away a free kick in that position? That was a disgusting challenge. Actually end up getting the ball back. Here we go, James Maddison. First real chance to get on the ball and run. Go on, not Lindelof, Lingard. Cut it back for Martial. No, I wanted it cut back inside. Oh, he's managed to make the challenge. Marcus Rashford, why not? Again. Oh, he's got it! Yes! Marcus Rashford with the first goal of the career mode. Let's go, Rashford. The first goal of the Premier League, I should say. Pre-season doesn't count as far as I'm concerned because I didn't play those games. But Rashford gets the goal. What a beautiful start. It's a good block there. Maybe one with a hand. But Rashford whips it with a lot of curve. Martial gets out of the way. And it finds the near post. We have a 1-0 lead already.
Done by
Pogba.
Ndidi finding his teammate Maddison, who finds Martial. Martial with the finish. Let's go. Maddison has an assist. Martial has a goal. And we double our advantage. It's 2-0. Ndidi, Maddison. Maddison finding Martial. Martial with the first time finish. It goes into the back of the net. And what a shot it was. He's turned and shot straight back across his body. keeper was never really looking like saving that. What a goal it was. And you guys might have also saw there briefly, I changed up my manager just a tiny little bit. I think he looks a little bit more like me now. As Wolves are in on a breakaway here, I've actually just sort of noticed that they are suffering a little bit from, as you can see from the quality of attack, they're suffering a little bit from the old FIFA 20 troubles of not playing their first team in tough games. So I might end up having to plug in a second controller and oh, we've hit the bar. I might have to plug in a second controller and fix lineups and reset instructions and stuff to make sure teams are actually playing a competitive lineup, because otherwise it's going to be too easy. Oh, what a ball over the top. I thought surely he's offside. He's not. I missed the challenge. Why am I pulling the goalkeeper there? There we go. Shaw with the block. I should pass out Ndidi. Finds Pogba. Pogba's touch is poor. They are in here. What a terrible shot. De Gea's never going to be remotely troubled by that.
What about Manchester United?
Oh, Rashford finding Martial in a little bit of space. Bolly's all over him here though. Oh, he will get past him. That's a foul. This might be a shooting position here. I'm going to bring on Daily Dello though. I wonder if I'm allowed to shoot from here. Apparently not. Won't allow me to. Gonna look for Dello on the corner. Flick on. Madison. Fake shot. In with a shooting chance. Ref! Oh, it's going to be a corner. He did get the ball, to be fair. This is a great opportunity. I haven't really had many corners in this FIFA yet. They get it away though. Ndidi, what can he do from here? Ooh, maybe just not quite enough on it. Moutinho is now on. Moutinho could really finally start giving them the boost. I don't know if he was on the whole time, but it didn't feel like someone as influential as him was. Oh, Madison getting in, hustling really well. Unable to find it. Paul Pogba though. Ooh, a good save there from Roddy. I'm not really struggling because of the lineup that Wolves have played here, and I feel like I'd be struggling a lot more as we score again, this time with Paul Pogba. I feel like I'd be struggling a lot more if they played their first team. This has just felt way too easy, and I'm going to bring on Fred for Madison. What a finish it was, but I feel like their first team keeper is saving that, you know what I mean? Raul Jimenez is now on the field. Moutinho is on the field, but it's just too little too late from them. But look at this. This is what I mean. Their first team players come on, and Jota is on as well from the looks of that. Their first team players come on instantly. They have an attack, and I feel like this would have been such a harder, more entertaining game had they been playing their full strength lineup from the start. Wolves looking to try and grab one goal back. They have an attack here. Oh, Shaw has really bodied him there. And it will be a yellow card as well, a free kick. If they had their first team, I would actually be pretty worried right now. I've conceded quite a few goals against Wolves over the last couple of FIFAs from long-range free kicks. Terrible, terrible challenge there. The free kick does come in. Rashford has a very easy job of getting rid of it, but they maintain possession. What can they do here? Just going backwards so much. Bolly. What a ball over the top though from Bolly. I thought they were going too far back. They really do have an opportunity here. The shot is really not a very good one.
Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home
oh, a great ball over the top yet again. Oh, he's ruined Luke Shaw. Goodbye career. What a back heel. Moutinho finds Jota. Lindelof with a fantastic block there to keep the clean sheet. The final 30 or so seconds. Wolves have not put out the best team, and it's paid. We have 3 points in the league, but that might be the most least satisfying win we're going to get this, probably this season, maybe even this career mode. So had they put out a full strength lineup, they could have given us a really good game there. A quick press conference now after the Wolves game. Madison put in a great performance in his first match as a Man U player. What do you make of such a strong debut? It's clear to see why I bought him. He was fantastic. So many touches, so many passes, got an assist. a great debut performance. Indeedy, same question. It's clear to see why I bought him as well. Both of them were fantastic. Indeedy doing everything right, never screwing anything up, and another player I'm delighted to have bought. We're expecting more of a competitive match out there, were you? No challenge. It was too easy. Our team was too good. They didn't play a full strength lineup, and we dominated them. Now, guys, here is something I didn't realize I didn't do before, and that is hire a really good scout to kind of scout out different areas. I might just send him to England. I might just go with the one scout in England with the technically gifted instructions there for 9 months. I can't believe I didn't do this in the first episode, but we now have a scout going out to look for some youth talent. Alrighty, guys, we've received an offer from Juve for Paul Pogba. You know what I'm going to say to that. That is a hell no, but that is the best offer we've received from him so far. Obviously, I've had different offers for different players come in due to having changed the career mode a little bit. But we do still have everyone. I haven't sold anyone else. The release clause has been paid by Roma for Luke Shaw, so we'll be going in, we'll be renegotiating Luke Shaw's contract, making sure he doesn't leave. I'll do that in the background because we don't need to see that when we know that I'm going to do it anyway. And now it is time indeed for the Crystal Palace match. We are simulating this. We're going with our first team lineup. We're getting straight into it. We're not messing about. We should get the win. We do get the win. Rashford scoring another goal and only 1-0. Not an eventful match whatsoever. Transfer offer for Eric Bailly. We're not letting him go. I might as well just about block most players. There are quite a few players I do not intend on letting go whatsoever, and Bailly is one of them. And so quickly after the other match, we are now up to the match against Coventry. I'm going to flick over to the squads tab here and show you guys. This is the current rotational team. Why is Pogba there? Why is Pogba there and not McTominay? That's a curious one. This is the rotational team I have decided to go with as our second team, and we're going to be playing them in this match. Alrighty, jumping straight into this one as well. It would be nice to have a bit of a cup run, but if anything, this is the cup I'm least worried about. It is a 3-0 win. Daniel James with a double, his first goals for us. His first goals for us. And Mata also getting on the goal scoring sheet as well. Now guys, it is transfer deadline day. There is one more deal I would like to get done, but first, before we get into any of that, we do actually, I'm going to make a transfer before we get into this Southampton game. And that transfer is for this man. You can't really blame anyone for signing him. He's so young, he's so fantastic in this FIFA. 49 to 71 million we're going to have to pay for him. Hopefully we can get him for 60 or so. That's what I'm expecting to have to pay. He's a great pickup no matter what club you're playing with, and I think for most Man United fans being linked with him in the summer, they're going to go for him. I am going to be one of those people that will go for him. We're going to start off with an initial offer of 50 mil flat. Hopefully that doesn't insult them and they don't storm off. 71.5, that is a tad more than I planned on paying. What if we knock it down to, what did I offer? I offered 50. What if we knock it down to a flat 60 and see what they say? Wow, they've accepted the flat 60. Could I have tried to whittle them down a little bit more? I was honestly expecting them to come back with a high 60s offer. But we can now negotiate with Jadon Sancho. Alrighty, here we go guys. Contract negotiations. Important. I will always try to offer important rather than crucial. He does want crucial though. I will accept that. If that's going to be the only way to get him into the club, we will do it. 5-year contract, nothing less. Thank you very much. No release clauses, exactly what I want to see. And they have offered wages and they look very reasonable reasonable, to be perfectly honest. I'm just going to accept that. No point messing around. Welcome Jadon Sancho, our third and final signing for this transfer window, and strengthening the team quite a lot out on that right hand side. So guys, we are going to be using the first team once again, as you can see on screen. For some reason Pogba has bad morale. Hopefully we can turn that around with a press conference or two. But aside from that, everyone's either happy or just content. Sancho making his debut. He will be wearing the number 11 shirt for us this season. So here we go guys. As you can see, we're in our away kit for the first time this season. Will be interesting to see how it looks actually playing with it. I assume it will just kind of look like a bit of an off-white. But travelling to St. Mary's for this one, another 3 points would be absolutely crucial to a fantastic start to the season. Alrighty guys, here we go. Getting the match underway here at St. Mary's is the home team of Southampton. And we are undefeated today in today's episode. Played 1, simulated 2. Here is the second that we play. And aside from this, we only have transfer deadline day action. And hopefully we can keep a 100% record with a win here. Now I did forget to, as they are about to get on what looks like a pretty good attack, I did forget to plug in the second controller. De Gea makes a save. Maybe I don't need to for these guys. Nathan Redmond with a venomous shot there. Sancho almost getting in the way, but De Gea making sure of it with a good save. One outstretched hand. I forgot to fix the teams by plugging in a second controller, but from the first 5 minutes, doesn't appear I'm going to need to with a team like Southampton. As Pogba gets the clearance.
Won the ball back here.
Oh, what a tackle from Ndidi. And it really has put us in. Martial can't finish though. Oh, the tackle there from Ndidi, making sure that we keep the ball in the attacking area. And the keeper really saving them there. Pogba finds Ndidi. Ndidi's been ran down straight away by a player. Southampton with a great opportunity. Again, if they just play the pass, they're clean through there. Ref! Come on, man. Oh, no. They have a great crossing position. I shouldn't have slid in there. But Redmond didn't make the most of it. They really aren't making the most of it. I know it's Southampton, but man, have they been poor to start this one off. See Rashford. Great ball from Pogba. Back inside for Martial. For Maddison. Saved by the keeper. It was too straight at him, really. There we go. Wan-Bissaka making the run. Dinked it in. Pogba! Ooh! What a goal that could have been had that have found the top corner there. It was curving back towards, but never really close enough to goal. I've seen Sancho. His first real touch of the ball. What can he do? Find Martial, who shoots, but the defenders get to it. Oh, we've been taken down! We were taken down by Yoshida. I don't know if we actually went down, but it has cost them a penalty here. It looked like the keeper got the ball away, but maybe Yoshida's made contact with us.
I think it was clear cut.
For some reason, it's a penalty.
The fact that the referee's not booked anyone, is that a bit lenient?
Maybe, but
what exactly happened?
I think he's showing a bit of common sense. The penalty.
Wow, Yoshida's been very hardly done there. He's been tripped up by his own keeper, and he's kind of tripped Rashford over afterwards, and it's given a penalty. Martial now with the chance to really stick this one away. And he does so. A great penalty from Anthony Martial, and we take the lead. Pogba is stopped before he can get the shot away, and now Southampton with the counter. I've accidentally dove in. I didn't intend on doing that. Can De Gea make the save? They've turned away from goal, and they ruined their own attack once again. There we go. He surely got the pace to outdo this guy. Maybe not, but he will come back inside. Maddison. Martial. Oh, it's not. It's Rashford playing it ahead of Pogba. The touch. This fake shot lifted back in. Martial, can he get the ball back to a teammate? He can't. Maddison was waiting for it on the edge. Just couldn't get the ball to him. Oh, somehow I found Martial. Oh, the chip was not on. I thought the keeper was charging out and he stopped. I'd already committed to the chip shot, so there was no hope of just correcting it to regular finesse. Maddison. Oh, great ball through. Can he find somebody? No, not quite. Would have been a great cross had someone have just managed to kind of make the run in. Here we go. Sancho. He finds his man. And Yoshida blocks Luke Shaw's header. Whip. Martial. And Didi. Oh! It's off the bar. Oh, he has gotten so unlucky there. What a shot that would have been.
Well, if that one, well, his team are winning, but let's face it, he hasn't helped much. He's been pretty
What
poor.
a ball Nathan Redmond catches. Oh, De Gea had to do something about it. Sancho now going to cop a yellow. Not the most impressive debut, but then some of that's on me. No, Maddison is looking absolutely knackered, so I'm going to bring Fred on for him. Oh, no wonder he got a yellow.
Here comes the corner.
Oh, a good header from the Southampton man. Shame it's David De Gea in net. Otherwise, perhaps it could have really been dangerous. Oh, Pogba has done fantastically to manage to get a foot on that. Sancho comes in. The finesse is saved.
Wonderful reaction by these fans. Really pushing their team on for this late
Fred.
equaliser.
What can he do? Finds Lingard, who has his shot saved from such close range. How has the keeper pulled that one off? Had Sancho been in that position, he scores that. As you guys can see, only seconds remaining on the clock. The whistle will go basically straight away. Ball's in though. Pogba, Martial, saved by the will take the 1-0 victory. 3 more points, and that could send us top of the table. Let's go Manchester United. Now, of course, the cheeky interview afterwards, and we were able to secure the victory before our time. Are you pleased with the way things played out? I mean, we should have put the game beyond all doubt, to be honest. I'm not afraid of making the team angry. We should have put it beyond all doubt. We just couldn't do it. You only won by 1 goal. Was the opponent widely considered weaker, difficult to beat in the end? Yes. Every match is difficult. It's ultimate team. It's ultimate difficulty, not ultimate team. Ultimate difficulty is always hard. Lewis shined in goal for the opposition today. It was pretty difficult to score past him, actually. It wasn't easy. Fair play to him. He did really well against us. He blocked a few shots that I thought surely we can get in. But he did well. That's it for the press conference. And now, guys, we're going to have a quick look at the top deals, as there is only 10 hours left. Eriksen, Sancho, and Alaba's gone to PSG. They are the biggest deals of the window so far. Looks like we might have an offer here for somebody. We do. We have an offer for Sergio Romero for loan. That is not going to happen. Just flying through this now. I'm really not too fussed on doing anything else. We brought in the players that I believe we needed to strengthen the team, and unless we get any offers that are really juicy, I'm not taking any. Barca want Martial, definitely not. My first team striker, who's scored a couple for us already, is definitely not going anywhere, especially not to another massive club, although the only chance he would have at least be to a team outside the Premier League. Just the last couple of hours in the transfer window left. Doesn't look like there'll be any more big moves going through. We'll take a look at the top deals, but that should just about be it for transfer deadline day. It is. Let's sort by money. So Eriksen made the most expensive move of the window, going to Real Madrid. Sancho came for us for 5 mil less than that. Alaba, Benzema has gone to Inter, interestingly enough. Immobile to Chelsea. Pjanic to Real Madrid. Carvajal to Bayern. Modric left to go to Juve, and Jesus has gone to Real Madrid as well. That must be why Benzema left. As you can see, the transfer fees updated for the fixed up career mode that I had to do, making those transfers again due to the errors in the files and having to re-record. 25 mil for Ndidi, 24 mil for Maddison. So guys, we are done for the episode now that we are up to the game against Leicester City. And if we take a quick look at the table before we leave, we are now top of the table. So we are, us and Sheffield United are the 2 undefeated teams. They, however, sit 5th. We sit first with 3 wins and a draw to start off our season. But that will do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Do all that stuff because you're gonna want to stick around. You won't want to miss what's happening next. Peace.